Hey Jimmy, we got to talk, mate. You just can't come on a permission without asking, can you? Jim, what have you found there, buddy? Oh, I know that look. You found silver.
Ah, yes. The Garrett 80 Pro Pointer. Not as clumsy and random as the old Pro Pointer. An elegant weapon, designed for a more civilized age.
How you doing, rock fans? Yeah, we're out today. Lovely, well, it's lovely weather. It's not perfect. There's a bit of rain about, but I think we'll be okay for the time being. Yeah, got myself a new 80 Pro Pointer. I'm hoping it'll be a big improvement on the last one. Looks a good bit of kit, to be fair, so that should be good. Yeah, come out to this little field here, as you can see. Looks quite interesting. Never been here before, so just see how it goes. It might be good, it might not be. But we've got some good rocking tunes. We're going with 70s rock legends, icons of the era, really. Led Zeppelin, Jimmy Page, Robert Plant, John Bonham, John Paul Jones, and their classic 1973 album, Houses of the Holy. Now, we have a problem with Led Zeppelin's music due to copyright restrictions, so we're going to find cover versions from other obscure bands. Hope you enjoy it. Hope they're alright. So it's a very quaint setting we've got, but there has been a lot of rain about the last couple of days, so we'll see if we get any interruptions, but at the moment it's fine, so let's get on with it. Let's see what we can find. Let's get rocking, let's get hunting, let's get detecting, let's do it all. Well, that's not a bad start actually. Well, it looks like a little gold gilded button there. There's quite a bit on that side, quite old. No detail there. Wind's picking up, it's starting to get colder, the sun's gone in, but at least we found something worth finding. Don't think it's going to clean up any better than that really, but it's a start, not bad at all. Well, this little find I thought was something good for a second, but I think it's just an eyelet off a pair of scissors. That's what it looks like. I thought I was onto something there. Oh well. Oh, I found something cool. Look at that. It's only an arrow. Could it be medieval? Gotta admit, it looks like a modern design, but you never know, do you? Yeah, I'm going to say that's a medieval arrow. Probably the one that hit King Harold in the eye at the Battle of Hastings or something. Yeah, cool. I ain't taking that home. Hello. This is a bit worrying. Another one. It's got the knight's name on it this time. Mr. J. Cox. Hang on. Am I in the target zone here? Is this like a battlefield or something? I don't know. Oh. 2 arrows. Well, it's been a bit slow to be honest at the moment, but these sort of fields often are. I thought there was nothing here but arrows and dead knights, but I've just pulled out something cool. Nice little button, or a big button. Look at that. Nice fashion button. Probably 1800s, possibly 17. But look at the cool pattern on it, like a jagged jagged kind of thing going on there. And that's really nice. Silver sort of gilt. Yeah, I like that. That could be really old, couldn't it? I don't know. Medieval? I'm guessing it 1800s, but I don't know, there's something about that design really. I'm not sure. Like it though. Yeah. I do seem to be in a target area for various sports here. Next, football. Strange little fitting. Nothing very exciting, I don't think. Well, I'll be honest, there's not enough here to keep me interested really. It's very, very scarce. Any signals or anything. But there's another little button. Got to be 1800s, that one. So that's something. There is stuff here, but I'm surprised how scarce the signals are. You know, when you do find something. But yeah, it's not a lot here, to be fair. Well, another button. Little tiny button. It's actually sat right on the surface looking at me. Little silvery metal button, the shanks come off that. Yeah, not too bad. Hard to put an age on that, isn't it? So, can't really be guessing. Yeah, that's alright. Another button for today. Well, the weather's improving. The rain's held off, and we're rocking to Zepp. Doesn't get much better than that. I finally found a coin. Really amazed at how few coins there are. You know, well, there's one so far. So I've dropped it, but it's not going to reveal itself to us. It's just a toasted copper coin. Probably George III, maybe George II, something like that. But I thought there'd be a lot more of them about, to be honest. So maybe I'm hitting a hot spot here. It's close to the gate, so keep going. Yeah, that piece. I thought it was a nail at first, but that looks to me like a part of a Georgian buckle or something like that, due to the shape of it. It's quite nice. Hi everybody, yeah, we're out walking today, not metal detecting, it's too windy, too cold, so we're out exploring the woods, just me and the Nookster, see what we can, see where it takes us. So just a short walk, nothing too adventurous today. There's the Nookster posing, the mighty hunter. He's just going to have a little mooch around here today, he'll love that. Lovely woods, great for exploring. Yeah, these woods are old, they date right back to 1600s, I would imagine, at least. Great to go metal detecting in, maybe one day. And the old Nooks update, I mean, as you can see, he's walking quite freely now. All his fur's sort of grown back on his leg. That was his bad leg. And he's quite happy to walk. He can walk pretty fast and quite far now, but running still not 100%. He hasn't quite got the confidence to run. But he can climb stairs and things like that. He's getting there. By the summertime, I think he'll be pretty much back to full fitness. Massive tree, look at this. Really old. Nice little area as well. One coiling some soil around here. Really decent. A lot of trees have fallen, including this one in front of me. about 4 or 5, all in a small set area. Weird. Get the old detector in there under those roots. That could be really ancient ground. A lot of boats knocking around out there today. And there's one big tugboat. Next looks fascinated by that seagull. No, you ain't gonna catch that one today. Giving up on that. The daffodils are out. The first signs of spring, Nooks. Yeah, well, don't wheel them. Oh dear, oh dear. I'll take him anywhere. Hooligan. And we've ended up at the football. Wind's gone now, it's not too bad. Should have gone metal detecting. Oh well. Well, it's all very exciting. But really, we should do a bit of detecting. What do you think, Nooks? Yeah? Yeah. Jeez, it is freezing today. I've got literally gale force winds. Well, let's make the most of it. Get out there. Have some luck. Well, I've escaped the wind for the time being and found that some sort of decorative piece. I don't know what that would have been off. It's 2 nail holes to fix it for something. Yeah, some sort of frame or something, I don't know. Oh, we've got a coin. The coin's popped out of this hole. There it is. What's it going to be? Looks interesting. And I've got to be honest, that could be silver, couldn't it? It certainly looks like silver. It is a silver coin. But what? I don't know. I'm going to have to clean it up and come back. Whoa! We've got a rocking coin here. I can feel it. I can feel it. You listen to Zeppelin and I'll clean this coin up. Okay, it is a cool coin. If you remember the last video, I found a William III, I think it was a 6pence, and it was bent in like kind of an S shape. Well, that turns out to be a love token from those times, which has added even more coolness to the find. But this is bigger. It's a bigger coin. It's hard to identify. I can, when the sun shines, I can catch the. I can see William III's head on it. So it's a King William III, late 1690s, early 1700s. It's silver and it's bigger than the last coin. So I would say it's probably a shilling or something like that at first hand. So that is a mega rocking find. Really chuffed with that. First one of these I've found, but it is definitely a William III. But unfortunately you can't see it unless the sun sort of catches it just about right. So what a find, rocking find. Yes, there you go. Silver. That's only the, I don't know, third. Look at that lead before. That is one hell of a silver there. The wind's picking up again. It's really rough out here today. There you go. Great find. Hello, here comes trouble. You're too late, mister. Got silver here. We've got silver nuts. You're not too bothered really, are you? No. I'd like you to join me. What's up? Up to no good, eh? Up to no good? I bet. Well, I'm going to carry on digging. I suppose you'll be wandering off again. Well, this time I don't know what it is actually. It's a little bit like a button. It could be the top of a, oh, I don't know. It's just a little dome. There's nothing on it. Just a little dome shape. Needs cleaning up properly, I think. Strange find. Look at that. I wonder what that was. Piece of brass with a patina on it. It's old. Not sure what that was. I wonder if it's some sort of tool or something. I don't know, part of the tool. Are the ends broken or are they shaped? It's kind of like it's got I don't know, deliberate shape. It's possible. I doubt it though. I think it's probably broken or something. What is that? Well, this find is just well, about 3 inches under the ground. I don't think it's anything good. It's just a piece of metal, little wheel or something, little cog or something off a machinery. Don't think it's anything really good. And this time we got a tiny spent little copper coin. Found a lot of these. Never been able to identify any of them. They're all always totally and utterly ruined. But there you go, lost it away. Small copper coin. Well, I found this freehand because the batteries have gone on the Pro Pointer. I still use the ones that came with it, but I found a lovely little Georgian buckle. Little shoe buckle. Just using the old eyes. There you go, I'll have to go and change the batteries. Whew. Well, I've just come back to the van really just to have a drink of beanie berries and change the old battery. God, it's freezing out there, it's blowing a gale. Much better down here, well, right at the bottom of the field now, so sort of escape the wind. It really is no fun when you get battered by the wind, but there you go, I'm out of it now. So yeah, it's a Led Zepp, great album this. 1973, played Madison Square Gardens that year on this tour, and the concert footage was filmed, it came out in 76, entitled "The Song Remains the Same." Well, this was a lovely signal, really strong, 82 to 85, look at that. Rubbish, but you know, it was a good signal. It's a pulley wheel, probably off old farming equipment or something back in the day. Probably old, 19th century probably, I would have thought. Now, this is found just an inch below the surface. Found one of these before, I think. Very strange piece of ammunition. 2 holes there on the side of the casing. Very odd, and it's almost like a wooden tip. So maybe it's some kind of blank or I don't know, practice round, I'm not sure. And the end is, you know, hollowed out there. Strange bit of gear. Quite old, I would have thought. But I've no idea about that. Well, I haven't found a lot today, but what I have found has been good. I don't believe it, but I found another silver. Now that one, to me, looks like the love token I found in the last video. A William III sixpence, or I think it's a sixpence. It's tiny. It's very tarnished, very thin, but it's definitely silver. Now, I can try and clean it up, but my guess is that's a William III, the same as what I found before. 2 silvers in one morning. I'm having that, that is quality. Right, I'm going to try and clean this up a bit so I can confirm it. Okay, well I've cleaned it up and it's not quite as old as what I thought. It's a young Victoria, Queen Victoria sixpence. and there is a date. You can't see much detail at all, it's too tarnished, but on this side somewhere I saw a date and it's something like 1893. So it's a young Victoria. I noticed the head was facing the other way, so it's no way it was a William. So it's a young Victoria. Still a great find though, second silver of the day. Rocking! Strange little piece. Looks like it's broke off something decorative, or there's like a floral design to it. Not sure about the back. With a railings or something. I think it's quite heavy duty. It's not a badge. Well, I found something quite cool. Not sure what it is, but my gut instinct tells me it's poetry. Check this out. And there it is. That's weird, isn't it? To me, that's off a cat badge or something. But what? I don't know. That's kind of cool. I thought it was like an eyelet off a tent when I first pulled it out. Looks like it's made of silver. It's broken on one sidelet, just there, so it's delicate. But that's quite cool. I've no idea what it is. Something tells me there was something in the middle, some sort of stone or something. It almost kind of looks... oh, I don't know. I don't know. Wouldn't like to say. Have to do some research on that one, but it's a cool find. There we are. Oh, this time we've got a rotted sixpence. That's a rotted halfpenny. Not sure how old. Probably George III, I would. Better than nothing. Well, I like this little find. It's minute, tiny little find. Little button. Look at that little flower on the top of it. Very old. Like that. Tiny little button. Well, I found a button, I believe. There it is. How many sides is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7-sided. I think it's a button. There seems to have been a shank in the centre there. But unfortunately there's no pattern to it. It's old, I would say 1700s. Possibly 1600s. That is really cool, I like that. Somebody's lost their button somewhere. That's a rocking little find. There we are. It's a button, I think. Put a pattern to it. Ooh, yes, I think this is going to be navy, you know. I'll clean it up and get back to you. Okay, well there you go. It's a navy button, alright. It's a beauty. Apart from the bend, there's the anchor. There's a little bit of gold gilt left on it. There you can see. It's in bad shape. These are from the 1700s, I believe. Late 1700s. Absolutely brilliant little find. I love finding these. British Navy. Well folks, that's enough. I had to escape the wind. It's absolutely blowing a hoolie out there now, as you can see by the trees outside there. But that was a good little hunt. Enjoyed it. Found some good bits. I'm going to just run through the best bits now and see what we've got. There we had that little bit of framing, whatever it is. I think it's probably a window or something like that. 1, 2, 3 rotted coins. possibly Georgian, I don't know, probably. That rather cool little button with the flower motif, nice. Georgian buckle, got a few of these now, they're cool. That, whatever it is, don't know what that is. Tiny little button thing. That rather cool bullet. Not sure about that, don't know what that is. The 50p shaped button. Nice little find, I like that. What else have we got here? Oh yeah, the Vicky sixpence, encrusted, but yeah, silver. Lovely navy button, 1700s, stuck to another tiny little button that we found. Lovely example that, 1700s navy. That intriguing little find. I've no idea what it is. It almost reminds me of World War II sort of German uniform, you know. I doubt it is though. It certainly looks like it. I don't know. I have to just try to find out about that. But it's really cool, that, whatever it is. And the best one for me today was this. See if I can get a bit of a decent picture of it. See if I can catch the light. What side have I got? That's the other side. The king is on this side. And where is he? But I think it's a shilling. It's a William III shilling. That wants a good clean up, that one. But yeah, that's the best one today. And that's your roundup. Hope you enjoyed the show.